All right. Well, welcome back to the Please Stop podcast. This is not Dungeons and Dragons, as you can see, because you're not staring at the back of Jeppy's head. You're staring at the front of it.
Jeppy in the technicolor dream coat.
Superbowl edition.
Beautiful intro. Yeah, Jeppy's back.
Hello.
Got my fucking clean house and all my fucking snacks out, and we're going to watch the game here in a little bit.
Super Bowl. Because you yourself, you're a Kansas City fan.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
Real?
Because I like the good guys.
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
That's America's team right there. Kansas City Chiefs.
That's not true.
Wait,
I'm actually pretty certain the Packers are technically America's team now.
No.
No, it's pretty much always be the Cowboys.
No,
No, it won't, because
No,
the
because the
Cowboys
Packers
are
is just a bunch of white dudes, and you guys are part of the
It doesn't matter how much they lose.
America's team. That's what I said. You heard what I
Chiefs
said.
are America's team because they're all like genderqueer black dudes, and that's what we want right now. We don't want just a bunch of old white dudes with mustaches like, I'm Aaron Rodgers. I love the patriarchy. Like, we don't need that right now, Dylan. And I think it's insensitive of you to say the Green Bay's
whatever.
America's team. Speaking of eating the enemy's food, I went to Canton last week.
What, you went to where?
Canton? You ever been to Canton?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, yeah, Chinese.
So I went to Canton. And I was mortified because it's only white people working there. So I was like, fuck, instantly bad vibes when we walked in. The fucking hostess had an ass like a refrigerator, and I was just like, oh, dude, this is not good. Blue hair, 2 people. Saw 2 people with colored hair, and I'm like, fuck, dude. My fortune cookie's going to just say, like, Black Lives Matter on it or something. Like, something bad is going to... The food was good, but I just...
Isn't that all that matters?
I think we...
So you just totally trashed this place? You're like,
saying,
you know what? My meal and the experience and the atmosphere, not that bad.
I'm just saying,
but
I think Idaho probably finally scared them all away because it was just only white people working there, and it made me sad.
Yeah, you don't feel right about the food.
And the food was like, okay.
Yeah.
It was good, but it was like, I need a little more.
It was lacking some...
I need a little more ching chong bing bong.
Lacking some culture.
I need some more...
I guess
authenticity to my Chinese food. So
yeah.
So I'm sorry about what I said, China. Like, please come back. Like, I do miss your orange chicken.
China left.
Please help us. I take back what I said about you guys.
I miss Ugly Fish. It was down in
sushi place in Riverstone.
Yeah, they did all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that a truck now? It's a food truck now.
Is it? Asian food out of a food truck. That's where I started getting a little Wuhan-y scared.
Yeah, no, isn't it like on
It's
4th Street?
It's a different restaurant than the same building. Can't remember what it is now.
Bad branding. It's like the donut place, Gross Donuts. And then you go there and you're like, oh, these are actually kind of like gross. And they're like, yeah, dude. We're like, all right, well, see you later, guys.
Isn't that spot on branding?
They're supposed to be, man.
It's just a weird message. You're like Gross Donuts. You're like,
I think that, well,
subpar parfaits. You're just like, what is this? This is a Ritz in some old pudding. You're like,
just
it's
really
a subpar
gross.
parfait. You're like, that's a really old grape in there.
ugh. Jesus
It's really
Christ.
all disgusting. Try
Yeah,
them.
these really fucking would make you shit blood.
That's what Marilyn Manson would feed his
Marilyn
victims.
Manson.
Oh, did you hear? Yeah.
What did he do?
Marilyn Manson's a creep now.
Well, I mean,
Everyone's like, oh my god. Did you know that Marilyn Manson's like a deviant and he's like actually really creepy and like into dark shit and like everyone who's ever been alive ever is like, oh yeah.
You watch like one interview.
Oh my god, I fucked Marilyn Manson and there was black everywhere and he acted weird and everyone's like, yeah. I mean, what'd you think when you got fucking Marilyn Manson's cell phone number that he was gonna fucking take you to a picnic? You know what I mean?
Nope. Just tie you down and shove things in your butt.
Yeah, no shit,
Yeah,
dude. There's gonna be a goat watching while wooden things go into your asshole. That's
dude.
That's why I don't text Trent Reznor pictures of my dick. That's why I don't.
Do you
DM.
talk to these guys?
I'm just saying, in a hypothetical situation, I'm not like those aren't my musical celebrities that I'm interested in sexual. I would think, last list, I would be like, what's someone a little less, BDSM probably. I'd be like, what's fucking, Sam Smith up to? He seems fucking squishy.
He probably does some weird shit, though.
Yeah, he probably lights a candle and holds his genitalia over it, but like, I deserve this. And you're like, oh, wow, I shouldn't have picked Sam Smith, I guess. Turns out he's fucking weird. Ed Sheeran's like, should we shave each other? I'm like, I mean, it's a weird first date. We're still in the restaurant, but I mean,
this conversation
I'm open-minded.
just
It's 2021, dude.
skewed.
Dude, you know how hairy Ed Sheeran probably is?
That's what I mean. He seems like a fucking...
Sheeran.
That's why it's
like
weird.
An Ewok that made it out of a fire, barely alive. It's like, I escaped with just an acoustic guitar.
It's like what it would look like if Han fucked one of like Chewbacca's relatives.
Yeah, it's like an illegitimate Star Wars child. Like, oh yeah, we thought we blew up Endor, but this guy made it out. We weren't supposed to fucking do a thing. Tried to have a planet smortion and you made it off.
Planet.
He's like,
That's the real reason he blew up Endor, was because the illegitimate child of his inbred daughter had with a fucking, like a tree bear, and he's like, hey, we gotta just smoke Endor. I'm sorry, but like, we can't have this little cum creature coming back to fucking battle us later in the stars.
yeah, he's like red-haired Han Solo and Pippin or something.
Yeah.
Jesus. Isn't he like on track to like be a billionaire soon? Like he's like so famous, like with like the.
Do you think he's like ballin' rich?
Oh, he is like gross rich.
Let's look up his net worth. And isn't it Sheeran?
Sharon?
Okay, hate that. Change that. Should be Sheeran. Don't know why. Is Sheeran worse or Sheeran? I think Sheeran.
I'm going to say...
His face. His face is worse.
His face is worse.
God, that's
dude,
it.
I'll say 60 million.
He looks like he.
Oh, no. Like 600 million.
No
Man,
way.
just took a.
Are you kidding me, dude? This dude was like one of the most.
Like,
Man, he just looked like puberty took a fucking left. It's like just.
Yeah, right at his eyeball.
Dude,
Yeah.
hey, you look like a goldfish.
We will
Sheeran
never have anything
net
this man
worth.
has.
And he probably smashes so much more pussy than anyone we even know. Ed Sheeran net worth.
200.
Is it saying it? Oh, 200?
200.
That's not.
So it's a little exaggerated.
That's
Okay,
not
okay.
a lot exaggerated, like 800 million exaggerated, but
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
$200 million.
he kind of looks like my buddy Yancey.
You know someone named Yancey?
Yeah. That is kind of a weird name.
What?
Yancey.
You've never thought about that?
Well, I've never thought about how close it is to Nancy until now, but like.
Is it like a J? Is it like a
Y.
silent? Is it a
It's
Y?
Yancey, just a straight up Yancey.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Is
Yancey,
he from
if
like
you're listening, you look
1874?
If you're listening, Yancey, you look like Ed Sheeran. Or Ed Sheeran.
I don't know if that's a compliment or
Ed Reardon.
is that. I don't know. Who else is ugly? It's really it has a lot of money.
On this
A lot
YouTube
of
channel.
That's rude.
Are you guys excited for the big game? Who are you betting on? Oh my god. Do you think KC's just gonna fucking map the floor with them?
No.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Bet me $5, dude.
I don't have $5.
We know, but anyways.
I'm going to say like Buccaneers 30, Chiefs 35.
Okay, smart man.
Boom.
I think that's.
Dude, I don't know. It
You
could
think the
could
Bucks are
be
gonna win?
anything.
Just say it, you fucking traitor.
No, I do think I'm not a traitor. Who am I I'm not betraying anybody. I'm never loyal to the Kansas City Chiefs. I was loyal to a Kansas City Green Bay Super Bowl, and that didn't happen. So now we have this shitstorm, and it's just funnier to go for the Buccaneers at this point,
Yeah,
right?
just go ahead and say Buccaneers 45, Chiefs 17.
I don't think it's going to be like that. I don't know what
Dude,
it's
it
gonna
could be like anything. That's what football is fucking crazy.
Football's not crazy. Frankie
Dude.
Edgar taking a flying knee last night and almost dying on the mat
That's
was crazy.
also crazy.
That's
Yeah,
all.
the fights last night were pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
Poor
good-
Frankie.
good ramping.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. That's fucking
Frankie
ridiculous.
So I have
But football, I'm just not excited. I don't know.
And
It's
that's
the
why
last-
I'm going to
yeah, no, it's the
segue
last
to
game.
music. So I found a fucking
God
super
damn it,
interesting
dude.
artist. Dylan loves it.
Pretty wild.
So on your own free time, I'm going to play. This is probably licensed and I don't give a fuck. But on your own free time, look up Westley Willis.
Oh, yes, I know.
Westley. Willis. It is a very interesting listen. It's some like autistic black dude from Seattle, I think, that makes like kind of avant-garde music. But some of his subject matter is what interests me. This song that I'm attempting to get to work on the Chromecast is called "Suck a Pony's Dirty Dick." He also has such hits as Rock and Roll McDonald's.
Rock and Roll McDonald's, dude.
Suck a Rottweiler's Cock. It's not. Hold up.
How is this real?
I love technology. Okay, here we go.
That it's just gotta. How is
And
that
this
one-
isn't first listen for these guys, so you're not going to get an honest reaction from them. This is more for you. For
Yeah.
whoever the fuck
I just
is
worried
listening.
like this guy has.
Suck one of
Sorry,
my
that's so
Frankie
loud.
dick. Suck a pony's dirty dick. Suck a pony's dirty dick.
Yeah, dude.
Suck a pony's dirty dick.
Yeah. 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 Where's this guy's handler? Like, why is there no one watching this person? Why are they letting this person upload this session? I just don't get it. I don't know.
I mean,
I get it.
first observation, isn't that a felony?
Yeah. What?
I mean, like
Sucking a butt.
sucking a pony's dick.
Not really in a lot of states.
Isn't
No.
that bestiality? Isn't that illegal?
That's not.
Yeah,
No.
well, the states.
There's-
I don't
it
know.
depends on the
There
state.
Could, there could
Let's
still be
play a
some
guessing game.
loophole.
What states are bestiality illegal in?
Idaho.
I'm going on a list as the actual game I'm playing.
Idaho, Montana.
Mississippi.
I bet it's a lot more than you think. It's gonna make you uncomfortable.
Please don't say any.
Because if they're
states.
over the it's over a certain size. It's like 45 pounds or something like that.
Bestiality remains legal
Yes.
in the District of Columbia, Holler, Hawaii. Oh shit, dude, someone's got a pineapple ring around their cock fucking a pig. Kentucky,
Yeah.
Nevada, New Mexico, Texas,
You can do anything. in
Vermont,
Texas, of course.
West Virginia. Isn't that where Brian's going? West Virginia?
No. he's
yeah,
going
I
for
think so.
Just regular
Yeah.
Virginia.
Just regular Virginia?
Regular.
Why do we
no,
need two
just
fucking
regular-
Virginias?
I
dude?
don't know.
Well, because
Is it a Civil War thing?
They couldn't agree.
Oh,
on
yeah.
And
that.
Wyoming, where land is cheap and you can fuck animals.
Yeah,
Interesting.
fuck pigs.
With bills pending in New Hampshire and Ohio.
Bills pending.
And this is according to
Like
the
they're
Humane,
actually
Humane Society. Bills pending. People are like, wow.
Well,
I mean,
we gotta weigh the pros and cons.
illegal's pretty harsh. You know? Like, how are they fucking the pony? You know what I mean?
know.
Like, are they being nice to it? Does the pony like it?
is the pony fucking them?
Tell.
Which way is it going?
I think it's
here?
abuse either way. Because like Mr. Hands, I think that guy Mr. Hands that died being fucked by the horse. I think
Yeah.
like he would, if he didn't die, he would be facing charges, right? Is
Yeah,
it not a crime? I don't
probably.
want to Google. Is it a crime to let an animal fuck you? But
It probably goes both ways for the law.
Somebody Google that. Do you have a
No, I'm not.
VPN
No,
on?
I have
You
a
can-
brand new phone. I'm not putting that on that shit.
I think as long as it's not consensual, like it's not a crime.
How do you know if it's consensual?
Oh, you're saying
Like
that,
if you're saying, if you're saying it's okay, go,
so
go
only
ahead.
Dr. Doolittle could,
But if if you're traumatized by it,
you can press charges on the horse.
he's just like, well, the horse shouldn't have been wearing that. Fucking rape apologist.
a rape apologist.
Pony shouldn't have been so fucking cute. Then, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know about animal fucking. I guess.
Yeah,
Not enough.
so-
I do know.
Not bringing much to
I
this
do know
topic.
that we had a kid in high school that he got called Chester because he was weird as fuck, and like people would be like, "Don't do that, don't be mean to him." But he literally got in trouble for like fucking an animal. Like he was on the sexual predators list for like sodomy and like other things. It was terrible. Like actually, yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's some crazy.
Did you guys make $1 million on the stock market this week? The fucking stock market was crazy. You didn't buy like
Yeah.
Dogecoin or Schmogecoin or like
no.
AMC or fucking.
People are all pissed
Nokia.
off at all these like
GameStop,
asshole rich people, and then Gene Simmons fucking invests in something and people lose their mind. It's like, hey, Gene Simmons, the ultimate rich asshole.
Yeah, he also wears makeup and high heels.
He
Never
is like
noticed anything wrong with
beyond
that?
the level of asshole. Like,
Yeah.
it was just funny. It was kind of, and then everyone's like, yeah.
No,
And
it
then
was
Elon
awesome. Like,
Musk.
What
and
did he
then-
buy? Like AMC or Dogecoin?
Dogecoin.
One of the things people wanted you to buy.
Yeah.
Which were all
yeah,
fucking traps.
no, I thought that was sick. Well, a bunch of people got together on Reddit or whatever and pumped up GameStop because these big Wall Street hedge funds were basically betting on the company to fail, and people found out about it and just all got together and just fucking ripped up that stock like nobody's business. And those companies lost billions. Those hedge funds that like don't they just,
Yeah,
they
I
don't
like
give a
the
fuck about
idea
America.
of it, but the fact
Taking
that
it to Wall Street.
everyone is investing their own shit into all of this. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
hey, not all of you are fine.
I put $50 on AMC and fucking test.
Yeah, and
He's
AMC
gonna take
too,
me to
you know.
Mars with him, and it's just like I'm a millionaire. Like,
We're like,
I hope you guys make money. If you do,
fucking
send it to fucking
Well,
me.
well,
but-
like it's
Put it-
COVID.
I mean,
Cinemas
hook up
are
the-
gonna fail.
look
Like
up the Patreon, fucking $50 a month with the fucking Bitcoin
think-
profits. But
I'll show you my balls. Can you do that on Patreon? Yeah, I don't
think
think. I
show
think
balls.
there's. I think there's restrictions.
there's terms of use for sure. Like you couldn't suck a pony's dirty dick, but like
Well, depends on the state you're in.
unless we shot in Wyoming, dude, where land is cheap. Let's build a studio in Wyoming.
Okay.
Move down there. We won't know anyone. There isn't anyone to know. And then if one of us just happens like to slide into a state of mind where we do start fucking animals, then we don't have to worry about the legality of it. And I think Wyoming probably has weed laws better than Idaho, because I think Idaho is the only one. We're the only state, right, that doesn't have any sort of legislation for weed. Like, you're just like, no.
They're trying to like make it.
Yeah, pretty much. We're like
unconstitutional.
surrounded by
That.
states.
Like, if you
Surrounded by
guys-
states.
Yeah, I
literally.
need some of like my radicalized left Antifa friends to like mobilize on this issue. Like, they are trying to constitutionally ban weed from ever being legal in Idaho. So making it an amendment to the state constitution, which doesn't make it impossible for it to be legal, but it makes it so much harder because you have to get an amendment now to ever legalize it. And it's sad at this point because we're the only state that doesn't even at least allow medical or recreational, some form of like, oh, it's just decriminalized, but you can't do whatever, you can't grow it. Like, just some kind of legislation.
Yeah,
we
I
won't
don't
even
know,
give
man.
CBD oil to like kids with
Maybe in
cancer.
the next
Yeah.
slide.
They're like, no, they'll start listening to Gene Simmons or whatever the fuck they think is.
Yeah, I don't know. I think in like maybe the next 5 years, but hopefully, I don't know. They just can't hold out as long.
I mean,
Hopefully,
My girlfriend didn't know that I could push my dick all the way into my body, and that any guy could do that, and so she thinks I'm a magician now. But did you know that actually amazes women when you push your dick completely inside of your body?
I
Have
have
you ever done that in front of
Will you,
someone? Like, hey, girl, I lied.
like
No.
tuck it between your legs.
No, I'm talking about
no.
pushing it-
Like turtle in it all the way.
You push it into your
Yeah.
body.
Oh Jesus!
You ever done
You
that?
can
I'll show
retract.
I could probably do that
No,
without there being nudity.
I don't. Well, no.
Because it would just be a finger pushing. I mean, I can do it through the pants right now. Like, if you're looking.
I don't know what you're
What
trying
the
to convince
f-
me of.
But she didn't know that guys had that ability. It was like some stupid.
I didn't know
TikTok
that
thing. Like,
either.
oh my God, I
Wow.
didn't know you could put your penis inside yourself. TikTok dance or something.
TikTok.
I'm sure it was a TikTok.
You
dance.
lost
Like,
me.
oh my God, no wiener. Like, don't tuck it back, tuck it in.
Tuck
you know?
it in, tuck it in.
Yeah, who was that? Tuck it in, tuck it in.
I don't know.
Tuck it in. Tuck
Wait,
it
was
That's
that
always a
not-
commercial.
Oh, it was
jingle.
plug it in.
Yeah, plug it in, plug it in.
It was,
Yeah.
tuck it in, tuck it in. Yeah,
It's a transgendered plug-in.
That's the fucking
Yeah, transgender.
tuck it in, tuck it in. Yeah, welcome to San Francisco. Anyways,
We're on one.
was
Where were you? I don't know what just happened.
I just make notes of like things that happen, because like when we do the D&D episodes, it'll be like sometimes 2 or 3 weeks before we meet up, and so like things happen and I try to like remember to talk about them, or things that were funny. And we were on Discord the other night with someone Waffles, who goes by the screen name Waffles, so I'm not doxing anyone here. He's talking about his profession and like how he works with he does IT, he's in the IT field, but he does it for a state agency that deals with children, so basically like a CPS of sorts. And he was talking about fucking like, how like, oh, we see all kinds of fucked up shit, and like these caseworkers have such a hard job, you're seeing all this fucked up shit with CPS. He's like, but I'm just here like, fixing computers. Is there anything I can do? And I was like, no, dude, like you guys are like the equivalent of like, that kid's getting molested off in the distance. I can't really do anything, but like I could upgrade his GPU and he would at least get a higher frame rate. Like I can't do anything for the trauma, but like if you want to be able to run Cyberpunk and have like, like one abusive parent, like I can help you out there. So like I tried to reassure him that like, your job is actually like really important. Like some of these fucking kids need to be able to get online. If I just got fucked, I'd still want to play Battlefield.
Yeah.
You don't like jokes? You don't like
no, I don't.
kid fucking jokes? Okay, fine.
Well, no, no.
Kids need internet, man.
Like kid fucking jokes.
Dylan's a changed man. Went from gay Nazi to like just woke. This is woke Dylan. He can only be pleased by like tall athletic men and like virtue signaling now.
Jesus.
And he believes in a cashless system, and he's been vaccinated 3 times. They only required 2 and he got 3.
3.
He was like, no, I'm doing it for Kamala.
I am.
Getting that 3rd shot for Kamala.
That's what I'm doing. Sold out. Not really. No one sent us any money.
AOC.
If someone sent me money and then was like, "Hey, here's $50 a month," and don't say retard, I'd
Yeah,
be
if you
like,
sent money to the
"Yeah,
Patreon,
dude,
I haven't
sure."
checked, and I'm sorry, but
I don't.
don't check.
Do we haven't even like said what the name of it
I
is?
told a few people, and they're like, yeah, I'm going to probably like buy pictures of your butthole on Patreon. And I was like, well, I didn't say that's what I was putting up there, but... So you got to get something up there.
I do?
The tucked,
I
we
do.
could do the tucked wieners. It's not tucked. It's... What would
Retracted.
What if you retracted your penis inside of you? What would you
Folded?
call it? The acting? No, you're not folding it. It's like, like how a caterpillar, like
It's just retract, I think.
Retractable.
I don't know if there's like another. I'm sure there's another word for it, but
You're doing it like a button. You're using your fingers to like press it in, like
a spring system almost.
a slinky dick.
Slinky dick. No,
Yeah, we could put slinky dicks on the fucking Patreon.
I don't think that I'm gonna do that.
$3 a month.
$3.
For only $3 a month.
That's all the content you get. You send us $3. You log into Patreon. You have to like reset your password and link your email, and then it's just a picture of us just pushing our dicks into our bodies.
Call now.
Call now, yeah.
It's good content.
Or we could do OnlyFans.
Only.
I don't know.
You want to do an OnlyFans?
Not really.
Raise funds.
I feel. I wear
Daddy wants a new
undershirts because I don't like my midriff. I don't think I could ever do
swim with
OnlyFans.
shirts on?
Huh?
You wear a shirt when you swim?
No.
Okay, making sure. You don't wear a
I'm
shirt.
more.
What's that?
You don't wear a shirt when you swim, right? I mean, I'm fat and I don't wear.
I would be more self-conscious, like wearing the shirt in a pool and being like, "Oh, everyone's looking at me because I'm wearing a
looks
fucking."
weird.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like, "Okay, hey, man, guess what? Doesn't look good. A shirt sticking to your fat fucking body.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't. Like it's blotchy. Now
man,
you
I
just
can't
look
tell you're fat.
disformed.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah, no kid ever tricked anyone with a
Dude.
shirt.
And the moms
they'll never know I'm
dude,
fat.
Okay, you know who's to blame for
They'll
that
never
too?
know.
The moms, because you got little fat Timmy's out. He's like, "We're at the pool, mom," or "We're at the beach." You know, he just wants to have fun, and like then he sees all these little fit, cute kids. You know, real cute. And I like kid fucking jokes.
But how cute are the kids, Dylan?
I'll tell you how cute. I did 7 years. Anyways, the mom's like, "You know what? Just leave your shirt on if you don't want to show it." That mom is the one at fault. Mom should be like, "Pop that shit off. You look like a king."
Yeah. You
We
look
feed
an
like
idiot
they
with
need
it
to.
on.
Yeah, like just
She's like,
be
"We're
more
fat,
honest with your
dad's
kids.
Fat, I'm fat.
We
you're
should
fat, I'm
we should end Santa Claus. We should end Easter Bunny. We should stop lying to kids. You know what I mean? And that's part of that.
I don't
Like
know
it's
how I
a,
feel about that. I think maybe some of them need that. You know, and like, it's
For
fun.
what?
It makes holidays fun. I don't know why I need.
teach them to have a real imagination, not like share a group imagination with a bunch of other like dum-dums.
I just feel like then you're kind of like almost raising nihilists. They go to school and everyone's like, "It's Christmas soon." Like it's just a day.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
kids are just like,
yeah.
The Third Reich.
yeah, the Third
There's
Reich.
a-
Yeah, Dylan's trying to
there's
like
a-
make the
that-
Fourth Reich.
That's not cool, Dylan. You can't take away Christmas.
Dylan, I liked how
Dylan.
you took the long way around.
I didn't say
fascism?
I didn't say take away Christmas.
You're like, I'm just.
I just said like let's just stop the lying. Let's just stop.
And if they're from a certain
You're right.
geographic-
Christmas should be more about Jesus, Dylan.
No, it
Yeah,
should.
exactly. Right, we do need to return. We have strayed
right.
too far from the Bible.
You're
That's a good
right.
point. Yeah, every day we do stray further from God. I get that point.
Praise God,
But,
son.
I mean, yeah,
Woo! Santa Claus.
it's more complicated.
We love
I'm
you.
just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. If we could just kind of like implement a system in the next 10 to
Oh,
15
dude, you want
years.
systems?
Now you want to
It's
cancel
like a book
cancel
where I
Frosty
write-
too.
Yeah, I
right?
just want like a system and like books where I write.
What are you
names
talking
down
about?
in.
I'm not
You're
saying.
wanna
I'm
buy
not
some
saying get.
land?
He just said cancel Santa
Yeah.
Claus. I heard him.
I'm
He
not
did.
saying
Yeah.
get rid of these things.
I want to buy a lot of shower equipment. Like
stop telling
faucets.
people
I wanna
that's
buy a lot
real.
Of faucets and pencils, things to
Whatever.
write things down. I want to have Hugo Boss make my outfits.
Your daughter's like sitting in her room like now, like what are they talking about?
Cancel Santa Claus.
I might have just ruined the whole
Cancel
day.
Santa
I just
want to get organized and make showers. You know,
yeah, dude. I don't know what.
make lists and clean. I want to clean things.
Cleanse. It's a
Yeah,
cleanse,
yeah,
not
just
clean.
trying to
Cleanse.
tidy up
Cleanse.
some things
But like, it's just.
genetically.
We'll not say that
I don't know
song.
how
I
they-
mean,
I just like went from fictitious characters, and
Yeah.
you guys just turned this into a.
well,
We
okay,
do.
we
That's what we
keep
do.
talking about it. We need to do a 23andMe and not look at the results. Like, I'll take the 23andMe and make my mailing address yours. So my test gets sent to your house, and you make yours mine. So mine gets sent to your house, and so I know your results and you know mine. And then we come on the show and we read each other's 23andMe or Ancestry.com or whatever. Because I feel like I'm gonna read you the results and your hand's just gonna go like slowly. You're gonna find out that some Turkish woman was like fucked by a fucking snow monkey, and you are mostly German. You're gonna find that out.
I would be so mad. I
Dude.
honestly think that would like legitimately.
You'd be
make
mad.
Me
You could
upset.
be like, I can't believe I let all these you know who's walk around this whole time unchecked.
No, That would upset me a little bit, actually.
If you were mostly German?
Yeah, because then a lot of what I say can't even be close to made funny. Like,
Whoopsies.
then it's real.
Yeah, you're like 78% German. You're like, hey, so we gotta delete.
At least if I'm
things.
Italian, I do have a segment of my culture
Have people told you that that's what you are? I was like mostly Italian.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like I can see carrots, like not like your horoscope where any of them apply to anybody because you're dumb. But like I'm olive. I have like.
Yeah, like your great grandpa was like an Italian paperboy.
Like Sebastian Maniscalco like had me as a child and got rid of me because I wasn't like perfect like him. Like that would be kind of.
You were like the guy that ran baguettes down the street.
Exactly. I was a messenger.
I'll get the bread
I was the guy with like the mob would be like, "Hey kid, I need you to take this over here. Here's $20. Get a cannoli and take this sign over there." And I'd be like, "Okay," and I just still have an adult voice.
Forget with the baguettes.
The fuck out.
Can you say forget?
That would literally.
There's that forget with the baguettes. Again, let's get him from that little limp guy.
Baguettes.
Hey Dylan, when you gonna get yourself a girl? You're gay? You're gay. That would have been me.
But they're
I would've
woke
been-
2020 gangsters. Like, there's nothing wrong if you're gay. We're just trying to, like,
Figure it
take
out.
the role if you know what I mean.
We need to know who to
I just
introduce
wanna
you
know
to.
what your pronoun is. Need that again before I kill
Dude, I
you.
would be upset if I wasn't Italian at this point because I've lived so long thinking I am, and I do, and I've grown to like think Italians are funny because I do like in a
So you're worried
sense.
about like having like Rachel Dolezal syndrome if you find out you're not. You're like, but my whole life
I'm
I've been
staying.
Italian.
I'm staying.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so
I'm
you're
not
gonna-
changing.
Okay.
Not that I'm like Italian or
So
anything.
if you
but,
find
like,
out you're Snow Monkey and not Sauce Monkey, you're gonna.
oh, we're gonna
Sauce
delete
Monkey.
the episode and we're gonna
you're
burn
just-
the
And
papers.
you'll be like, oh, Sol, you're just gonna start singing and
Dude, I
wearing
will
red tablecloths.
immediately start making pasta, like
Yeah.
fresh. I will pull out dough and start making it, and just be like, nope, not today. I don't believe it. I'll go through straight denial.
Wow.
So, I'm not about it.
Not bad.
I couldn't be a German.
Are you German? Or no, you're like
No,
a
I'm not
rogue.
really. I'm just mostly like English, French, just straight mutt, like
straight mutt.
like Irish.
Just a bunch
you
of
know.
quitters fucked. Oh, World War One? Laying down my rifle.
Just a bunch of people
Solely,
being
like,
protected, so they had
yeah.
time
European Protestants.
Okay, so you're just a
you
bunch
know,
of people that the boys saved.
Anglo-Saxon. I don't know.
The back-to-back World War.
I
champions
would go right in place like in
just
a
a bunch of those.
Braveheart battle. Like holding a fucking spear.
You're the flag guy.
A flag. No,
Yeah, the
yeah.
flag
I was
guy.
gonna say,
Actually,
no.
you might have been in the band, actually.
What?
You might have been in the band.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know you're dying that day. You know you're dying that
Oh
day.
yeah, I could.
A little
Yeah.
bit extra pussy left for the band, maybe. Like, they're all, like going through and just like raping and pillaging, and you're like, I'll play the drums. Can I
Let-
get some stolen pussy too?
Let's leave some pussy for the rest of us.
Leave some pussy for Jeppy. Jeppy in the technicolor dreamcoat's got a penis and needs too.
My penis needs. Anyway,
Yikes, dude.
vapes.
I would never make it to war. It's a weird thought.
Yeah.
I need
So
my
just
dip-
Josh, you-
I would
Something
just
other than
bail
a
out.
cup of tea.
I'd like cut my leg off or something. No, probably die of dysentery
Depending
or
on
something.
what
But
war, depending on what war that was, it could be a bad choice.
yeah.
Oh, God.
Civil
Any
War.
fucking war,
I
dude.
think everyone kind of got their leg fucking cut off.
Everybody got shot. in that
Everyone's just
one.
like, well, we're gonna have to like just saw you in half to fix this. You're like, but that sounds bad.
Yeah. No.
You got bad blood.
Yeah, we need to
I've been
drain a
shot,
clot
like-
of your blood.
Well, I'm gonna have to cut your
this
penis
is the
off and
this
sew
is
it to
the
your arm.
9th time I've been shot in 4 battles. Like, yeah.
Could you imagine just being in the Civil War and trying to
Just
do a
all these
podcast?
bullets just lodged.
Trying to
and
do a
then
podcast, dude, in a trench.
Okay,
just
first of all,
like-
can you fucking keep it
we
down?
handle
Like,
it. Yeah.
second of all, what's the Wi-Fi here? And do you have soy or oat milk?
We were doing a podcast, but it turns out we were just talking.
Quit yelling, and the lighting's bad.
Could you tell them to
trying
stop
to-
the flashing out of the
Just-
barrels over there?
That's how we did. Is just have conversations back then.
Our guest is Colonel Sanders. He's like, I actually don't want anything to do with this war. I'm just trying to sell bird meat to people.
Bird meat, boy.
Well, thank you, Colonel.
I can't believe he hasn't gotten.
too
like,
drunk.
It wouldn't be Me Too'd, but like, isn't that?
He's like
Confederate general.
he's like straight up just like a plantation owner. That's what he
Right,
looks
yeah, he
like.
looks
Like
like
so.
it.
Yeah, just Southern aristocracy.
Maybe he was down though. Maybe he was like the leader of the Black Regiment. You know what I mean? He was like, I'm leading them to war. We're gonna go fuck some dudes up, and then when I get back, I got an idea for what we're gonna eat for dinner. And they're like, it's genius. You know? Then they're like, well, the war's over. Might as well start a chicken shack. You know? And then now we're like, oh, he seems so fucking racist.
Oh my God, he's just so.
I mean, his competitor is a black woman.
I like
So,
how, I like how they
paints a bad picture.
I like how they modeled the fucking rooster from what is it, Looney Tunes from him. Like
did?
I say it. Whoa, boy.
Speaking of probably gonna get canceled.
Jesus,
yeah. Rooster
What the
did
fuck?
hate crimes
Like,
in his day.
like called like them boy and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I say, a boy, come here.
Get those fish heads off my lawn. You're like, what in the
The most racist cartoon character of our childhood.
The big giant, yeah.
Foghorn Leghorn. That's his
Yeah.
name, right?
Basically Leo from Django.
Yeah, I tell you, boy.
Like, come here, boy.
Dude, he is Leo
He's
from
just
Django. Like,
God.
It's not
Telling the
racist.
dog to use his own water fountain and shit. You're just like, dude, this guy goes way too hard.
how about you get back on your other side of the yard,
Now
boy?
tell you, son. Yeah.
Yikes.
Looney Tunes used to be pushing the boundaries.
Tunes
There's definitely some blackface episodes. they
Oh,
had to
dude,
delete.
yeah, like
Oh yeah, I'm
yeah.
sure.
all that old shit.
Elmer Fudd had to have done blackface at least 3 times.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure. That's the guy.
What's your favorite? Did you like Looney Tunes?
Oh,
I
that's
did-
Like,
yeah, yeah.
what's your
Classic,
favorite
dude.
Looney Tunes?
just
Like,
the old ass Bugs Bunny
no,
and Elmer
you like
Fudd.
those ones?
I like
probably
the
some
I like the
of
opera one where he's doing that dude and the
Yeah.
dude's just fucking turning crazy colors and
So like my
just
favorite, I like
Yeah.
Coyote and Roadrunner were my favorite ones. But like
those
the
are
Bugs
good.
Bunny one where he had the monster, and he shaved the monster down and stuff. The big like it's like
Oh,
pink
yeah,
or whatever
yeah,
red
yeah.
monster that he like
Yep.
fucks around with. That one's pretty tight.
Yeah, there's some classics. for
When
sure.
we went to
grew up on
Seattle
that
once
shit.
and went to like the museum thing. I don't even remember what it's called. Like it's a center for art and museum thing. Dumb, but it was cool. It had
Bad
like
title.
I don't remember what it's called, but it had like a bunch of
Welcome
Star
to the
Wars
Center
set
for
shit.
Arts and Museum thing. They're like, wow, I can't believe
Yeah,
it's
dude.
unveiled.
It had a whole bunch of Looney Tunes like originals, like whatever his name, Chuck Dickhole, whatever his name is.
Chuck Dickel.
What's his name? What's his name?
Nickel.
Oh my god, damn it. Anyways, had a bunch of original drawings of that. Not a fun story, but I thought it was interesting. That's all I got for Looney Tunes. I like cartoons.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Do you ever
Yeah.
just accept like random friend requests on Facebook?
Not usually, no. Sometimes.
So I
No.
usually don't. I did, and I think it's a homeless guy that like found an internet connection.
Wait, what?
And I friended him on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, it's should be fucking harmless. What's this guy gonna post? And then he started posting some fucking weird shit. So I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not
Oh,
gonna post
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
But I had messaged you about this guy that was just really fucking weird.
Yep.
Looks weird.
I added him
Jeff.
too.
Jeff, what do you think? Guy looks, whatever, normal dude. Looks a little weird. Some of his fucking videos, dude.
Some of everything.
Okay, so first red flag, obsessed with Taylor Smith. All his profile pictures, cool. All his profile pictures are of Taylor Swift, and he posts about Taylor Swift. He also wants to run for mayor, so red flag. Says he's retired. I'm trying to find a video that he posted of him singing, because what the biggest takeaway is his musical talent. But see if you can name that song. Uno momento. So, dude's gonna sing us a country
Yeah, I
song.
didn't know
can
if this
find
was like a joke or what.
No, okay, so what worries me is that he talks about politics 1 minute, and then how, like, I'm being barred access from this information. And then he'll just be on the side of the road singing. What song is that?
Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine.
Wait. What were those lyrics? Wait.
What was the lyric there?
Wait, what was that lyric there? Hold on. Okay. You're supposed to...
Okay,
That's not how that goes.
there's more lyrics.
Jesus, dude. Dude,
Okay, the first
Okay.
words. Can you tell me what this is? Dude, everyone bought a Friendo DB.
Brand new BB? A brand new BB.
Everyone's got a brand new BB.
Yep, that's got to be it.
I just had.
I don't know. I don't know. We might have to like dig in and find out like who this guy is.
New segment is I'm not gonna post. I'm gonna play when he says crazy shit or sings crazy shit.
We should try to figure out who he is.
I have him on Facebook.
Well, I know, but we should hit other people. Like, we should look through the mutual friends and see if someone
Get
knows.
him on the podcast.
Yeah, that's kind of. I will. But
should we have him on the podcast? Talk about how he's running for
okay, but okay. Here's my worry: is the only thing I have is
kill my whole
I
family in
want
my
to
podcast
make sure
studios in the
he's
house?
stable. I don't like
not stable.
Yeah,
I
I think I would
can't-
fucking
I don't-
steal your shit, man.
Mobile podcast then.
I don't think he would steal anything.
gonna get-
I'm more worried about him coming back uninvited or something.
Right.
It's not.
Coming
And-
back
and
at
steal-
an awkward time of
coming
night.
back
That's what I
and
mean.
stealing
Like
the-
3 a.m. being like, "Hey guys," like.
Every morning there's a new
Like, you guys are my friends now.
I also want to make sure that
Okay,
he's
you
not.
can't do that voice. That's
I was gonna say.
Come in-
I also want to make sure he's not severely mentally ill, so we don't like bring someone in and directly
1,000
make.
As a mentally ill person myself, I recognize
Dude,
that
shut
he
up.
is also mentally ill. So yeah, maybe not a great idea.
He looks young but
one more
old
thing.
too, which also scares me. Like,
Kind of like me.
no, more like,
look
the
young or old?
opposite of you.
Do I look like a transgender?
No, he looks like he's
baboon?
should only be 27, but is not.
I mean, everyone should only be 27, but they're not. You know. You could say that about everyone.
Yeah, we'll look into that.
I wanted this. He had like a really formal, like he wore a suit and made like this weird little. What disturbed me is that then like the next video is him wearing a suit. I mean, there's a picture of Taylor Swift's navel. That's weird. But then he was just like one moment he's like in a suit talking about like policies.
Yeah, the
he
one
wants to
weird thing I thought
implement.
is he was like.
Fuck.
He was like talking about conspiracy theories and stuff, but then
yeah,
has
heavily
but then has Taylor Swift pictures on his profile. So if you are super into conspiracy theories, Taylor Swift is not like a person you would idolize. You would
Why?
well
Is she, like,
because
a
she's
part
supposed to be
of
like
the
MK Ultra, like
Oh, wow.
devil, like she's just one of those, with the,
Like,
you know.
yeah, she's like.
Like her
Illuminati.
her music videos have like very distinct messages in them and blah 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 blah
Do you
all that
believe that?
stuff. I don't know. I would more believe she was a fucking like robot or a clone than anything. You know what I'm saying?
So 2 hours ago, here's a post that no one liked or saw. Mr. Thompson is my attorney in Spokane. Everyone knows that, with a palm background. Mr. Rose is my attorney in Kenosha. Everyone knows that. Different post.
As well.
One person liked that. The patrolman said something about Josh something last names because he lives in the 1960s. Okay. I do not want some kid burning alive on the south side because.
Dude,
That's another
can't-
post.
I don't know if I can.
I don't want
this.
some kid burning alive on the south side either.
I think we're
but-
gonna try to pull some of your mom's house stuff and like get one of these like internet people on here, and he's literally going to murder us all.
Yeah, I said Dennis, last name, God damn it, Kangaroo Court. And then just him singing Sweet Child of Mine. There's a country song.
Close my eyes, sometimes see you in the shadow.
Ooh.
Dude, Mr. Steal You Bitch.
He's like,
Damn, I want to smoke a cigarette and just like fuck a meth head.
That's just sad. That's just sad.
I mean,
is it sad though?
It
That's
is.
what bothers me. We don't know if
makes
this
me
is
sad.
sad or not.
I can't tell if he's salient or not. Like, I
you
can't tell
don't-
if
Well,
he's
it's just,
not-
I think
it's
it's
not
more
sad.
sad than funny.
I mean,
Oh, absolutely not.
gonna be in the news. He's gonna be in the news either
That's
way.
my opinion.
I will not share his name, because that's probably illegal. But
I don't think
we're
you
gonna follow that story, and he might have his own
I
segment
kind of
every
want to.
week.
I kind of
Stay
want to
tuned
find
for
out.
further
We're gonna follow.
details.
Me and you are friends with him, which I probably
Even if we
shouldn't have
talk to him over the internet, maybe we could do a video with him. He obviously
said. Call in.
Yeah, so he
Where he
doesn't
talks-
know where you live.
Like, hey, so you wear the suit, and then call in, and we'll do a video episode with him. Yeah. They're like, I can't. The 5G waves will get
And that'll make it even better.
I really want to do that.
Yeah, we can try to do that.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with that. I'm not comfortable with because again, like I said, it could go either way. We could either just be like completely bashing someone who has no fucking idea what he's doing, or he could be like a drug addict. Because that's what he looks like. He's 27 but 45.
Right.
That's kind of what I was getting at with that. And his I don't know.
Weird job. We shouldn't say all these things because he's going to listen to this later and then kill
Absolutely. Oh yeah, probably already knows.
Just
that
kidding. You
we're
seem like a
talking
really
about
nice guy. Don't stab my 8-year-old daughter. That
There's sometimes you shouldn't give up information.
she doesn't live here.
She's not here every
My
weekend.
address is not. I was going, beep. I didn't. So I decided I'm going to start speaking how I want to speak, and we're just going to beep out things. So
That's not the way to set that up. You should have not mentioned it and just done it. You totally fucked that
I'm going
up.
to do it, and I'm not going to do it on this episode. You're not going to know when it's going to happen, but one of these times, Dylan's just going to drop a hard R, and I'm going to have to edit it out. I'm just warning you now. So that's the episode for today. We have D&D coming up in a couple weeks, so look forward to that. But we're not going to block them out to where it's 3 weeks in a row anymore of D&D. We're going to try and spice them in
the
more as
last few
bonuses.
weeks have been insane in everyone's life. I
Yeah,
feel
we've
like
just been busy as
everyone's
fuck.
just been in the pit the last 3 weeks.
So
The
we're going to
pits.
try and overlap them and almost make it its own channel or
Eventually,
episode
it's just going to be
series.
its completely own separate thing.
Right.
Like,
So, splitting it that way, but then that way we can kind of overlap. So, if you're hearing this, D&D Part 3 is already out, and then we'll try and get this up as speedy as possible. Thank you, Jeppy and the Technicolor Green Cup.
You can purchase my album on Amazon right now. Go get it.
Jeppy
Yep.
and the Technicolor Green Cup. Fuck that sentence up.
Technicolor Green Cup.
Technicolor Green Cup.